Like, for instance, for vocabulary that I should remember, I highlight in blue.
I find it easier to sit next to somebody I know, so if I miss something, I can ask them. I find if I do different colored pens and write like that and use highlighters.
The most important thing is not using too many pens. If you have too many colors, it's too colorful and everything pops up.
I just use a notebook and a pen and I write down what the instructor says. If he says like, hint, this is important, I write it down and I star it. I think that writing out notes is really important because I remember it easier and then I have it for later on.
Usually teachers will give tips and hints of what their important things are for the test. If they really breeze over it, that's probably not as important. But if they spend 20 minutes talking about one thing, that's when I realize that's the important things I needed to go over.
When it's a new day, a new chapter, or a section that we're going to be talking about, and make sure to date it on top, write the section, and then continue from there. And then if the teacher either makes it obvious or you know it's going to be important based off the previous test that you've taken with that teacher, you want to. I like to skip a space before the writing down those notes and after it, just so if you ever need to go back to it, it's easy to find.
So in college, lectures do go pretty quick. So I a lot of times develop a shorthand that I can use for the same kind of thing. Like I assign a word, a shorter version of that word, something like that.
It's kind of like you have to make it your own.
And the most important part is making sure that whatever pictures, diagrams, whatever that is drawn up on the board get into your notes, because that's what helps you visualize what they were saying when they were drawing that.
Always write down in your notes if they write it on the board, because that is always important.
Read the information and the material you're going to cover in class beforehand, and take the notes of what you think is important.
Sometimes they say, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna go fast, but the PowerPoint's gonna be online.
I take notes on my iPad using Microsoft OneNote. It's just easier for me to have them laid out digitally so I can scroll through them on screen instead of writing them down because my handwriting isn't the best.
There's always a way to make it work.